Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, aka Steve, and welcome back to the BBR Week 6, I believe. 1-4 Sawsbucks going up against GrandMaster D.Rey, GrandMaster D.Rey, the guy who beat the shit out of me last season with Hitmon top of triple axle. You'll notice now I have the Hitmon top of triple axle on my squad. So this battle, pretty much to keep my season alive. Kind of spiraling with the team. Kind of hate this fucking team. I hate this fucking team. I hate this fucking team. But I digress. There also, as you notice, no intro again because NBC decided to copyright my videos with that intro, which, I mean, makes sense, right? They own the song. I just didn't think that would happen like that. But, you know, maybe I should have seen that coming. But brought to you in part by Fight Boy. They actually have a lot more stuff on the website now than just merchandise, so go check that out. They got articles written by, I imagine, people. They could be highly sentient, Bluetooth headphones, perhaps. Maybe some sort of like enhanced life form, olives. I don't know. I imagine there are people doing the writing, so you should go check that out. And of course, give them support. Buy the merch. Use code MAGM4G for 15% off. Why would you not? They sent me free stuff to promote them. They sent me, sometimes people get like influencer stuff and they only get a code and they gotta buy. No, they sent me free shit, man. So they're top tier, man. They're great. Love them. They're great stuff. They're great stuff, I said. Maybe they're the non-sentient, or maybe they're the sentient inanimate objects that I'm talking. Maybe Mitch is just, maybe he's just like a sentient bottle of vitamin D vitamins. I have no idea, right? Like I've seen pictures of him. I assume he's a real person, but maybe he's not. I have no idea. Anyway, going up against GrandMaster D.Rey here at Stow-on-Side Stadium. He's got a crown. I have the default card. How could you not have the default card? It's just, it just exuberant. It just radiates exuberance. It really tells people that, well, wait a minute, this battle who we have editing this? Who's the editor? Who's the editor on this one? We got Greg. Greg, what are you doing? Greg, come on. Get. What do you have this elongated black thing for? What do you have this elongated black box for? Greg, come on. Can someone get a hold of Greg? He's up. Let me give him a call. Hang on. Let me give Greg a call. Let me give Greg a call. Greg, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay, so it froze. So okay, so you have a great rest today, bud. No, I can't go to lunch. I'm working today. I mean, yeah, if you want to bring something, sure, yeah. No, I'll text you. Where do you get it from? Adriana's? Are they? I've never had them before. Are they? Yeah, just get me a medium. Chicken barbecue ranch. Yeah, hold on. A medium ranch barbecue chicken pizza with a large tossed salad on the side and French dressing. Yeah, no. See you that works. I'll see you later. Cool. All right. Have a good one. Bye. So it wasn't Greg's fault. It was the fault of the game. The game decided it didn't want us to play right at the beginning, so we had to go through the motions again once more. D.Rey versus, its in-game name is Ryu. People often tell me that you know what, I'll tell us later. He leads with Volcanian, and I kind of hoped he would. I led with Audino. I like this matchup a lot because it means I'll be able to get a knockoff on something that is going to stop my Darmanitan from sweeping, and I would prefer it if we just made everything as weak as possible. I'm attempting a Zen mode belly drum Darmanitan sweep again. I tried it a few weeks ago. He goes for Steam Eruption, and he does 93 damage, and he burns me. I knock off the Shukaberry, which means, well, I guess we traded Burning Audino for allowing an Earthquake from a Zen mode belly drum Darmanitan to put in the finest of work. And I guess I just have to deal with the fact that I'm burned now. I wish I was not, but I am. I go into Dracovish, and he's gonna flamethrower me. That's quad resisted, Buckaroo. Okay, quad. It still did 32 damage for being quad resisted. So this guy is a hoss, animal creature. He's a good mon. So, I'm thinking maybe he's gonna go. He's gonna want to go into Tangela here. If he goes to Tangela, I'll get a sub. Or I can start Super Fanging. So he does, in fact, switch out, and he does, in fact, go into Tangela. So I'm just able to get up a sub. So he can't, leech seed me. He can't put me to sleep. He can't toxic me. So I can, kind of sit around, sort of force switches. If I can get some Super Fangs off, it's gonna get him to maybe want to, it's gonna make him wanna maybe switch out, get the regenerator in, and hopefully I can. That's the time I could use to let Dragovich come in, or Dragovich stay in and just throw damage around, and then I can get Darmanitan in there, and then Darmanitan can set belly drum and go to town. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping. I can kind of maneuver around in this game if it happens like that. So just okay. So we got disconnected again, and so now I want to tell the story that what story was I telling before? Oh yeah, about my name. So for whatever reason, I have gravitated towards. Okay, I'm gonna go back further. I'm gonna go back further. I love anime, obviously, and there was a time. Okay, can we talk about RBI baseball right now for $20 on the Switch? Not a bad baseball game. Obviously not the show, but for $20 on the Switch, I can play baseball anywhere. Not bad at all. You're looking at my internet settings, which I'm going to definitely remember to block out before I'm gonna edit that off the screen before I do anything. I don't want to have that information out there. So I remember it's around 6 minutes and 30 seconds around the time. So big anime guy. So a lot of times when I used to write stories, also I used to write. The name is Ryu with 2 U's, and that comes from Breath of Fire. One of my first RPG memories was playing Breath of Fire on the Game Boy Advance, and was it regular? I think it was a regular Game Boy actually. And maybe I want to get that again. I think I want to get Breath of Fire again. It resonated with me greatly. Obviously, I've taken that and run with it for my whole Pokemon career. So almost every time I trade somebody or play somebody in these games, I always forget that my name has nothing to do with my YouTube name or even my real name. But it's the same thing every time. It's always Ryu, Ryu, however you want to pronounce it. So I don't know. I've been doing it for so long. I just think that I'm out of time. So I'm also right now currently sped up by 500%. But I'm leaving it in. I want to show you guys the experience. I just think it's something that I'll be doing forever. So whenever there are new Pokemon games, inevitably, probably in next year, I imagine there'll be new Pokemon games again in another generation, and I'll be doing this at that point too. I'll be doing this for a while. I imagine that my name will be the same. I imagine that my name will still be Ryu with 2 U's, and that's just a legacy that I want to leave. For some strange reason, I've decided that that's what I want to do, and that's I don't know why. I think I just did it for the first couple Pokemon games, and then over time I just decided to keep it there and keep it going, and now it's just become part of who I am. So, alrighty, let's get these biscuits rolling. I am also in the meantime going to be playing this. I'm going to be looking for a bug in my Digimon trading card game app, which I will advertise now. It's on Android right now. I'm trying to get it on Apple, but it's great, guys. Okay. So there's a deck builder. You can go, and once all the cards load, so we got cards here. We can click on one, right? There's a card there. I don't even know how this looks. I have no idea if you can even see shit. And then you can tap on the card, and if there's an alternate art. So there's an alt art there. You can search through the card catalog, all the sets. So the problem I'm getting with Apple right now is that they're saying that I have Digimon images on my native to my app, but that's not true because all the images are gotten from an API online. So none of the images are actually in the app at all. So you click on one and just kind of but it's not actually in the app. It's all gotten from an online thing. So so if I go ahead and I turn on airplane mode, if I turn on airplane mode, right, and I go to click on one of the apps, one of the cards, see, it's not going to load. It's not going to load. But this card back I have here will load Oh, we were recreating this, but guess what? It's going to fuck up. The card back will load when the app loads. So that's why the card back is on there first, because that is to be the default card. To say, if there's no image, if it can't get an image, use the default card back, kind of just for visual, reasons. But that also is not actually on the app. That is just, it's gotten from the same API, but it's got when the app starts up, so that way if you lose internet over the course of the app, you'll have the card back. But that does kind of the problem of if you never have internet while using the app, you can't actually, get card images because they're gone external site. But Apple is determined to tell me that they're on the device and they're not, so I'm gonna have to they gotta call me and I gotta yell at somebody. So we have to try now. Why couldn't that one have burned me? I had 9 more HP, right? I had 9 more HP. Why couldn't that one burn me? Remember, I was at 117 during the original, so that one never happened. So we have to run, of course. And we gotta do this shit again. So it's been a frustrating time trying to get this battle going. So let's go again. We're doing it one more time. I gotta remember to keep in my head to block out my internet information when editing. I have to remember that. Same fucking leads. We're doing this shit again. Can we please get it right this time? I would love to get it right this time. I would love to be able to just not have to worry about resetting again. This was late. This was at midnight already we started at my time, so it's already late. So I'm thinking, is this going to be the one? He needs to burn me at Steam Eruption. Cool. He does 3 more damage than he did the first time, and then of course he gets the burn. But of course he does 3 more damage than he did the first time. So now I have to hope that I do not get burned with Flamethrower on the way in with Dracovish, because the move there is Dracovish as he goes for a big Flamethrower. Now the Flamethrower prior to that did 169, or left me at 169. The Flamethrower now, to even out the move from before, is going to do actually 2 more damage. So I've gotten dealt 5 more damage during this replay, which is upsetting to me because I just want to think of any reason, any excuse as to why things go poorly for me. So I'm going to go with the fact that I've been dealt 5 extra damage over the course of a battle. I get up a sub. So, alright, we are now sitting at the, on the precipice of where we were before. I am going to lock in a Super Fang. My fingers are crossed, but I do get the Super Fang off. It's going to do about half damage, obviously. That's the way the move works. And he is going to go for a Grass Knot. Is that going to break my sub? Yeah, it does. It does. So now, I am at an interesting position here, where I got to decide if I want to keep Dracovish in here just to get damage off, or switch out, obviously. Or do I just want to go for another sub? Maybe he can't break the sub. Maybe he's going to go for a Toxic here on me now that I'm not subbed. He goes for knockoff, which is fine, leftovers. So now I'm keeping those leftovers. Still got my sub, and I'm going to be able to Super Fang again. And it's going to make Vicious Rend an interesting decision if I want to go for it later. So he goes for Super Fang, or I go for Super Fang. And he's got about, obviously, 25%. That's how the move works. Goes for Grass Knot. So now I'm thinking, this might be the time where I can get Darmanitan in here. Because if I kind of let Dracovish go down, I imagine he will want to keep Tangle alive. So, but he does switch out and he goes right into, that's going to be Clefable to take this dirty Vicious Rend, this disgusting Vicious Rend. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So now he's got to decide if he wants to go back into Tangela. Obviously, he's got the Regenerator off. Or if he's going to stay in and just keep Clefable in here. It will Vicious Rend be the move that I go for, predicting him to stay in on his prediction of my predicted switch. Or am I going to just go for a Super Fang as he goes back into Tangela, which is a very big, that's a very big possibility. He goes for Protect, I go for a Vicious Rend. He is not going to be able, it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. He has to get like 4 more Protects in a row in order to make Vicious Rend not kill him. So I'm just going to keep clicking the old FR, baby. I got 1 button to click. He is going to switch out this time. I'm going to go back into Tangela. And it's still going to do a little bit amount of damage. It's going to do a little bit amount of damage. It's not enough, though. But he is back under half. Now, is he going to just switch out again? Is he going to switch out again to keep that Regenerator kind of going? I keep wanting to go into something like Road Trip. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my item. So I'm going to go for Super Fang. I think he's going to stay in. And at this point, I kind of want him to kill me, because this is kind of where I'm going to make my move with Darmanitan. He has not yet killed me. I need to decide, if this is going to be the moment right now. Is he going to switch out of his Tangela to save his Tangela? He does. Hit him with that fat-ass substitute right in his fucking gold face. Right in his face. And now I'm thinking, belly drum, this is going to be it. My Salic Bear is going to pop. Go for the belly drum. That's right, we are breaking boundaries. We are not getting our speed boost because I had the wrong amount of HP. I needed to be at 48, not at 49. After my belly drum and substitute, my HP was at 48.5. I thought that rounded down to 48. It turns out that rounds up to 49. So I am not at my plus speed. I still have regular speed, meaning if he has a scarfed Tornadus like I think he's going to have, then I am in some serious trouble. But if you'll notice, it's taken him an awfully long time to go into Tornadus. It's just sped up by 1.5 times. It has taken him an awfully long time. He is still thinking. I knew that because he's taking so long to go into Tornadus, that his Tornadus is not scarfed. It has been like 20 seconds, meaning it's been about 30 real-time seconds. I know he's not scarfed at that point. I have no issues going for this move. Ice Punch all the way. It's a +6 Darmanitan. It is Ice Punch all the way. It is Darmanitan, Zen Mode, Belly Drum. He did not go into Clefable. That means he is not unaware, and I will tell you this. There is nothing that can stop this sweep at all. Nothing can stop me. That is terrible foreshadowing, because something can stop me, but it's not what you think. There's a twist ending that you're not going to see. There is going to be a surprise, a shock. He goes into his Dracozolt, and this is what happens. It is Scarf Dracozolt, it doesn't matter. We go for Ice Punch. He has nothing scarfed. Ice Punch. Hit him with the Ice Punch. Hit him with the Ice Punch. Darmanitan finally making use of its first round pick, a bouncing snowman in the face of some weird looking dragon dinosaur thing. There's absolutely nothing that he can do. Nothing. And I mean that. There is no foreshadowing there. Nothing he can do can stop me from sweeping with Zen Mode Darmanitan +6, because the thing that stops me is the disconnection. See, I got you little guys. I got you guys with that one. So we had decided, after calculations, that he just could not stop me. That Darmanitan was on a rail, ready to sweep, clean up all 6 kills, get a 5-0. So we have given Darmanitan the win. Now, it was supposed to snow a few days after this battle. It's relevant, and it did snow. The problem is there was not nearly enough snow for what I wanted to do. So this was my vision for how this battle, the video, was going to finish up. I was going to make really kind of small snowmen in my front yard, and then put on them his Pokemon, whether Dracozolt, Clefable, Berserker, stuff like that. I was going to put names in them, and then I was going to scotch tape a sign to me that says Galarian Darmanitan, and then I was going to have a montage of me just destroying these snowmen. I think it'd be funny because they're snowmen, but Darmanitan itself is. I thought that would be great, but we didn't get enough snow. And we're supposed to get, again, this is why this video is going up late. It's going up on a Monday instead of a weekend. We were supposed to get more snow again last night. I was going to do it this morning, but we also, again, got almost no snow. So hopefully you enjoyed the vision that I had for that video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle itself, the video. 2 and 4, on our way, BBR. This has been another great battle. I mean, it was good. I can make a case. I am 2 and 4. I can make a case that I'm 5 and 1. So I'm just gonna assume I'm 5 and 1. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more, and I will see each and every one of you guys next time. Good night.